Good morning. And in today's assignment, we're going to be making what's called an infographic. And basically, what an infographic is it's kind of like a poster, like a digital poster. And we're using graphics in order to convey information. So it's an infographic. It's, uh, presenting a lot of information using pictures. And, as they say, picture is worth 1,000 words. And so I'd much rather use one picture than 1,000 words. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get the Pic Collage app. And now that's the one that I have found most helpful. If you wanted to use something else, that's fine. But I have found that Pic Collage works really good for this. But if you wanted to say use Notability or some other type of app that you feel more comfortable using, that's fine. Just know that the requirements that I'm looking for are going to be the same. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to create a new Pic Collage in this situation. And I have found Freestyle to be the best one for this. And so select Freestyle. And then what we're going to do is you can see along the bottom there, I have several different options. And we're going to be using text and pictures. And so you can see that one of those down there is called photos and one of those is called text. And those are going to be the two that we're pretty much moving between. And so in order to put text, I just select the text and you can see then it goes to that page and I can start typing in different things. And so the first thing I'm going to want to type in here is just give it a title. And so in this case, I'm going to say States of Matter Infographic. Oh, misspelled it there. And then I can move that text around. I can make it bigger or smaller onto my sheet and use that to then manipulate. And so when I'm done, I'll just click done. And then that gives me my, my Pic Collage, my infographic. If I want to go back and edit it, I can come back over here and edit it by, manipulating the different things in there. So it's pretty simple on how you use it. And then to add pictures, I just click on pictures and I can add different pictures from my photo stream or my photos that I have saved on my device. And so the first thing you're going to want to do is our infographic is basically going to be divided into two different sections. So the first section is going to be describing the differences between a solid and liquid and a gas. And in there, what I want you to do is to either draw a representation of what's happening with the particles, either using the whiteboard in class or by using the doodle tool that they have here in Pic Collage. But you're basically going to want to draw what the molecules are doing. And then you'll want to label that a solid, liquid, and gas, and include in there the characteristics that are happening with the particles. And I'll put an example of what that will look like in the instructions. So if you're confused, go look at the instructions and that will tell you how to do that. And then on the second part there, I want you to include a description of phase changes between those three states. So for example, when a solid melts into a liquid, what's happening there? and maybe give me a description of that. So the second part is that phase change description where, a phase change, what's happening to the thermal energy between there. And again, look at the instructions. I'll put an example of what I'm looking for specifically on there. And so when you're all done, what you're going to end up with is a infographic that will have the top part kind of describing what's happening, in a solid, liquid, and gas with the particles. And then underneath that, you're going to have what's happening, as you transition from one to another. So as I go from a solid to a liquid, or a gas to a liquid, or a solid to a gas, and so on. So those transitions between those are what I'm going to be looking for. So 3 states of matter and 6 different transitions between those states of matter. Then when you're all done and you're ready to turn it in, you'll click done and it'll take you to this page right here. You'll click on more and you'll see one of my options is to save image. That's the one I want to pick. I want to pick that save image, and then that image is what I upload then to Canvas and submit. So I hope this was a helpful description of what needs to be done. And if you have any questions, as always, please just contact me as soon as you can.